I think it is? Come on. Listen to that thing. Holy shit, it's actually alive. Damn, that looks good.
I don't know anything about it.
You don't know anything about it?
I don't know a thing. All I know is one day Hans was getting real itchy and organizing stuff, and he pulled this bike out of one of our Connexes, and he's like, we're building this for HeavyD. And I'm like, right now? Okay, whatever. And then all of a sudden Shaan appeared, and and now it looks a little more organized than what it was.
Make sure it all assembles. And as I pull these bolts, tighten these bolts on either side, it slowly pulls the wheel back, but you have to do it evenly so that it doesn't set the rear sprocket cockeyed.
Not dropping. Not dropping.
Back together, got the push rod tubes in. You can see that's all nice and clean, and push rods are sitting in their place. Got the intake and the exhaust. So now I'm just putting the rocker box support plate, the rockers in. Gonna get those torqued down, and then I can put the covers on. Start putting the intake and exhaust on, and then we can try and find the key for this.
Hans doesn't know where the key's at.
Cool.
You know how to hotwire it though.
You know how to hotwire this, you say?
Right? Do we have the ignition where the key goes in? Because my thought was,
Which is kind of strange.
I should get a locksmith. What day are you coming back?
Tell me when you find the key.
Okay, when we find the key.
Okay.
Jeez.
I'm gonna take my tools with me.
Now I'm feeling like Indiana Jones. I'm gonna find the lost key.
As you know from last time, the motor's back together. Valve covers are off, or the rocker box covers are off, just until I could change the oil, dump some more oil in there. The goal today is to get all the fluids changed, cover up the engine completely, and with the ignition we were able to find, fire it up, make sure it runs naturally aspirated, and then we can set our plan to get all the turbo parts installed. So,
how confident are you that it'll start?
Oh, super confident.
Super confident?
Super confident.
All right.
It's gonna start.
Okay. So, you know, right when you said we're gonna start it today, I'm gonna flash back to last week where you said probably start it today.
I would really like to start this thing today without the turbo.
Today?
Today, before, and then spend a whole nother day doing the turbo.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's just a trailer key.
Yeah, is that a locker key, like a gym locker?
Hold on.
Does the key not work?
No, legit. It does work. But, I mean, it should work. But I'm trying to understand why the other keys would not.
Let's see the key. Oh,
It's
just
freaking
different
generic.
positioning on the divots, maybe?
Different teeth.
Oh, probably.
It's just science, kid.
Key
Mr. Locksmith over here. Probably should just stick to his bikes.
Right, beverage? Give me a liter of cola. A what? A liter of cola.
get a little closer.
Yeah.
Probably.
Take it to the boss, set it up, fire up, they're talking that noise. Want some more, give me more, leave it on the floor. Let the people say, let's go, we can go ahead and get let's go, countdown, welcome to the party.
So I think I'm missing something that has to be connected on this that you wouldn't expect to be connected on another bike for it to gain ignition power. So that's what I'm trying to chase down right now. So many wires have just been crammed down this frame.
And it's a good battery?
Yeah, that's a fair question. I would assume so. He got me a brand new one. Look at you. Let's just make sure. Bad ignition switch. Mm-hmm. I think.
I knew it, Ron.
I'm pretty sure it's a bad ignition switch.
You know what you're doing? What, you have starter issues? Have you hit the starter with the wrench?
I'm about to do that next.
Well, if you need somebody to hit a starter with the wrench, just let me know.
The debacle is I've got no ignition. I have power to the key, to the switch, but the key switch is not completing the circuit and sending power to the engine, so I can't turn it over yet. It seems like we have a faulty ignition, and it's a brand new one. So we're going to try and bypass it by making a little pigtail to just jump the leads. Hopefully that works, because replacing the ignition is super simple. If that's not the issue, there's something bigger going on that I gotta try and chase down.
But at the moment, it's electrical.
Yeah, it's electrical.
You know, one time my internet went out and we found out it was a rat chewing through the wires.
It's the same thing.
Okay.
It's the same thing.
Did you have a magic wand that did it?
We're chalking this one up to a bad electrical connection that some wire jiggling resolved on the BCM and the ECU. So we're good. We're gonna rotate the engine now and fill it with oil, lube it up, put the valve covers on, put the exhaust on, put fresh oil in the engine, transmission, chain case, and then we're gonna fire this sucker. Taste the biscuit. Taste the goodness of the biscuit.
Taste the biscuit. Taste the goodness of the biscuit.
Taste the biscuit, dude.
Do the blinkers work?
Can you get some fresh gas?
Oh, look at that.
Maybe.
You know what was so underappreciated was in Wayne's World how they had the licorice string,
Yes.
Oh.
I think about that yearly.
right?
At least once a year.
That's what he needs on one of these.
Pull that.
I don't even have the throttle hooked up. I'm just gonna handle it on the side.
Noise. Why are you doing that?
You hear that squeal?
Yeah.
It's a dry fuel pump. When
Okay.
the squeal went away, he said primed, the fuel pump had primed itself, so we don't
Okay.
wanna.
So you got the same primer. What? You're getting to that? I didn't hear you say anything, okay? Did you see how he primed that? It was a dry fuel pump and he primed it up. This sounds like Santa's workshop right now.
I think the injectors are pretty well plugged up. We'll see if I can get a good seal out of that still. I'll just shoot some gas down there.
You can just do a sound effect.
I think Caleb wants to shoot some gas from his mouth.
Yeah. But be aware if it backfires on your face, it's gonna be fun.
Let's see it. Taste it. No, you gotta say taste the biscuit.
Taste the goodness of biscuit.
Ooh, it's alive.
How's that biscuit?
Oh, the goodness of the biscuit is delicious. Taste the biscuit.
Goodness of biscuit.
It's been a long day, all right? There's been ups, there's been downs, there's been all arounds.
Yep.
But the good thing is,
It runs.
we got ignition, man.
That's all we needed to know.
That's perfect.
And now we can start planning the other
I
parts.
think that's awesome. I think just like any other project you run in that is built out of a crate, you run into issues that you don't expect. So
Yep.
nothing way surprising, but nice job on getting it started, man.
Thanks, man.
I'm glad I could help.
Appreciate the help.
Yeah, no problem. Anytime you need a flashlight holder, I'm there for you.
You got to work on that a little bit. I mean, it was right in my eyes.
Okay, Dad. Jeez.
All right, Shaan. It's been a few months.
It has been
No, a few weeks.
a few weeks.
Yeah, not that long.
No. The whole project's been a few months.
Yeah. So today's a big day.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice. I don't know if I'm happier to like drop it off and like see his reaction or just to get it out of my garage.
Just to create some space.
It's a mix. Yeah, it's a space thing for sure. It took up a lot. But it was kind of a blank slate because it was in a box. It was on a warehouse dolly. Had no suspension, no tires, no wheels. The engine was basically stripped down and just left kind of exposed. So we started off with just a top end refresh, pistons, rings, valve seals. Just got it breathing really good with good compression. And that was all in preparation to put this Trask OG turbo, as they refer to it. We opted to not do the factory heat shields from Trask and ended up wrapping the exhaust with titanium exhaust wrap. Threw some gold clamps on there just to dress it up. Got the Arlen Ness foot pegs, front and rear, passenger and driver. Handlebars, the grips to match. Just little hardware accents here and there. Had the Sparks Motor Co. logo laser etched into the horn cover. The fuel gauge normally reads right on the top, but there's these nice blue LEDs. I don't know if you can see that in the camera.
Oh, no way. I see what you're doing there. No,
Yeah, there they are. So that gets rid of the big gauge on top, and we didn't want any chrome up here, so I couldn't find in time a bezel to replace that or a new speedo, so I just painted. We went through every single critical component and torqued and Loctite the whole thing because he's gonna hit this thing on the freeway or have his wife or kids passenger on this. It's got to be safe. So we took a lot of time to make sure that it was properly torqued.
Do you remember that time you ruined the surprise?
What's that?
Remember that time you ruined the surprise?
What freaking surprise did I ruin?
For Dave's parties.
I didn't ruin any surprise. Did I ruin it?
Whoa, is that what I think it is?
Merry Christmas.
Hold on.
It's over here. It's over here.
I'll be back in a little bit, guys.
Don't run away from your feelings, right?
Merry Christmas, Dave. Let's see. Oh.
shit.
Drink it in.
It's actually alive.
It's more alive than it's ever been.
Bro, I don't know how you did it. Damn, that looks good.
Don't mind the exhaust wrap smoking.
That's
That's brand new. It's brand new smell.
What up, man? How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, dude. This is
There she
amazing.
is.
I honestly thought that this was going to be sold as a pile of parts. I never thought this was going to go back together.
There's a few times during this process where I was about to sell
Felt the
parts.
same way? Yeah. So you must be really good at puzzles.
That's seriously.
Dude,
That's
why when I would look at it, I'd get like a little burst of motivation. I'm gonna get it together. And I'd look at it and just parts and pieces everywhere. Here, there. Dude, that looks incredible. I love that coating.
like
Is that
that?
anodizing?
It's no, it's not. It's DLC, diamond light coating. So it's
Is it
like
baked on?
It's
Electroplated?
It's electroplated. Thank you.
So can the go-kart still
Did you do the
drive it on?
clamps too?
Everything. Yeah.
Dude, that's freaking sexy.
You like that?
Is that lasered?
It is. Yeah. I did your horn cover on the other side too.
Dang, I can't wait for you to lay this bad boy over. This side, I'm feeling this side too. I'm not.
Can you
I
grab
think
my tools? I want to take that fender off real quick.
Yeah. Right.
the tires are coming off.
I did leave that part of the project for you.
Oh my! Oh, dude, I love those
Gotta
grips
change the
too.
tire.
You like those?
I love those.
Good, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are Arlen Ness grips, pegs. So you got the passenger pegs, the driver pegs, they all match. Two things for you guys to do. We got to set your suspension height.
Yeah.
So I only have those out like 2 millimeters. You might want to bring them down a little bit, just depending on
Get down lower in the front a little bit.
if you want.
Love the mirrors.
Right amount of like gold and black.
I know.
What do you think, Hans?
It's so beautiful. So beautiful.
It's chrome underneath.
I love absolutely everything about it. This has literally been sitting underneath the shelf
I know.
for years. Years. And we all gave up on it.
Will it, you can dig? It's a new motor.
What? Brand new motor.
It's a brand new motor. I don't know if that's the break-in process.
The most incredible power. You're right. It comes on easy, but it's
Really smooth.
all there though.
Yeah, it's not like the factory 103 where it just kind of jerks.
Yeah, there's
It's
no,
just like-
but there's also no lag. It's a very comfortable.
Just wait till you get it on the freeway, or just open it up a little
Yeah.
bit. And when you try and pull it, it'll want to drag your butt.
Sticky now.
I think we made him happy. I think this is a win. Chalk that up as a win. Shaan crushed it on this bike. Dave's stoked. Harley looks great. And I just need to find out where he's going to park it and where the keys are.
This is, I wish I could take more. This is Hans. This is
I don't say it's
100%
me.
Hans.
Well, my friends, this is a very happy ending for this motorcycle. I never thought I'd see this bike put back together again, let alone fully assembled and modified and just how I like it with the Trask turbo. So with that said, I just want to give a huge shout out to the guys over at Utah Motor Works. Absolutely crushed this build. Also to the team over at Moto Experts for the suspension, got me dialed in. Trask Performance helped me out with the turbo. This bike has been, honestly, I had to just forget about it because it was so frustrating to me. And talking with the guys, they confirmed what I was thinking before, which was this was an absolute nightmare to put back together, but they did the hard work, and now I'm gonna have an even merrier Christmas, and I hope you all do too. Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy New Year, and we'll see you after the first of the year. Let's go do some crazy stuff, huh?
it, man. That just has power for days. Just keeps going. Yeah, you're in luck. It's built for tall people. So I already burned my calf immediately.
Thanks for watching today. Really appreciate it. Remember to like and subscribe. Comment down below if Shaan did anything dumb or he didn't do it the way you would have done it, okay? Or if you don't like to see me sitting behind him just watching, because that's all I was doing, okay? But thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. We'll see you next time.
I'm not a dedicated Harley mechanic.